The story that your teacher taught you about Rosa Parks in history class was wrong. It was only part of the story. December 1st, 1955, Rosa Parks refused to give up her seat on a Montgomery City bus to a white patron, setting off the Montgomery bus boycott. You know this part. But what you might not know is that her career of activism for civil rights started decades before this and lasted the rest of her life. Miss Parks wasn't just tired from a hard day of work, she was frustrated by Jim Crow, and she'd been preparing for that moment a long time. Prior to her arrest, Rosa Parks was a member of the NAACP, and she'd been frustrated by their long fight against Jim Crow and its lack of progress. In the months before her historic stand, she'd been training in nonviolent protests at the Highlander Folk School in Monteagle, Tennessee, under the leadership of Septima Clark and Miles Horton. This experience helped give her the courage to make a bold stand on the bus. The story didn't stop for Rosa Parks there. In the period after the bus boycott, she wasn't given some kind of crown for bravery. In fact, she found it impossible to find work in Montgomery, so she relocated to Detroit to live near her family there. She called northern cities the promised land that wasn't, and became an active member of the Black Power movement there. She championed protests against housing segregation and police brutality. And she proclaimed Malcolm X, not Martin Luther King, as her personal hero because of his strong call for black self-empowerment. We teachers tend to teach kids a sanitized version of Rosa Parks because it relates a simple story. A lone, hard-working woman who was otherwise well-behaved. In reality, there are a lot more layers to her story.